Okay. So I come on here. I'm getting ready for my Zoom. Okay, second. Okay. Well, I'm recording. Both sides. Let's see.
911, what's your emergency?
It's Mondays to the rescue with 911.
It's coming down!
Holy mother of God! That's 911 Lone Star.
The swimming pool's on fire!
Lava? Big hours that can only be described as
It's apocalyptic.
season premieres.
We have one last shot to turn the tide.
The 911 and 911 Lone Star.
Jesus.
Fun tonight.
Going. I don't know if anyone else will be joining me today, but I have coffee going. I've got commercials on at the moment from Starbucks. I'm got some water going. But right. This one, that's mic. You can hear me. That's good. Okay. Let's see, anybody on here? Oh, this whole thing. Good. Oh, it would appear I am. I don't see a waiting room or anything. Anybody out there? This is how it started off. My name's Chris. I'm owner and operator of the Recycle and Repurpose Artist Coopertive LLC. I paint on recycled mediums. Today's canvas is going to be a round pizza box. I have got myself a Friendly's ice cream container that I'm using as a palette. And I started this business back in 2018. Part of the idea was help other artists get out there. And, I might not always be successful, but yeah, don't know unless you try. So with my meditation, visualization, energy shielding techniques, I take all the colors of the chakras. I use 10. I go from black up to, from black to red, red to orange, orange to yellow, yellow to green, green to blue, blue to purple, purple to pink, pink to here, pink to white, and white to clear. And I do this because part of the idea is that through every cell, there's a morphogenic field that encompasses everything. And if you can visualize your energy field around you in each chakra color, when you bring it all into the center tube of aligning them with physical exercises, you can make energy shield, which will help absorb positivity and repel negativity because of the centrifugal force of the motion of the brain moving around you. Start with black. Usually my black meditation and or not necessarily meditation so much as a visualization technique. While I'm in the shower, I take and I imagine every one of the colors as an exercise that I physically do. So black is just hot water in the shower, and clear is actually the unseen forces all around you, breathing in, breathing out. And let's see. I don't know. Now you can see me from two angles. And clear at the top is unseen forces breathing in and breathing out. Red is normally ground, but I use black as my grounding color because in the emptiness and void of blackness, so too is grounding a seed or an idea. That thing which is planted and can continue to grow after it sees light. Uh, Dark times can be rough, but they can be a good point to bounce off the bottom and come up to the top. You do a lot, unless you do a little at a time. So that I use black as the ground. And then I move up to red. And my red idea I use as my physical exercise for red is actually sit-ups. And I do sets of 3. And then I do 10 of them. I do one for every shot color. And it's left, right, right, a left, a right, and a center is one set. And that would be black, red, and then yellow. Black and red, and then orange, then yellow, then green, blue, purple, pink, white. And I think the way I'll end up doing it is when I do the zoom here, I pretty much decide that I'm going to paint each color as I go and describe things in the chakras. I never exactly know what I'm going to paint because I kind of let the paint and the inspiration, music in the background, and the talking kind of work through the process. And I also know that my orange is next. And with my orange exercise, I usually do a right flanking to help with bringing the alignment into the center of your core. And with right flanking on the color orange, you just can't get anything you want. I mean, the overall concept at this point, I'm gonna have to turn that down. The music's a little louder than it should be. The overall concept is each color has an exercise. Each chakra has sound frequencies, abundance mindsets, and other aspects behind them. So, I believe it's Sanctum is the orange one. And with every breathing in and out, while you're in the darkness of the grounding and the colors, the orange is abundance, growth, and light towards or the sun. Then I switched to yellow, which is going to be a little orange because I didn't quite rinse my paintbrush enough. And I don't see anybody else talking on here. And with the yellow, I use yellow as a left flank. And I visualize that as I go through. And with each stroke of inhale, I use the circular effect of the morphogenic field, knowing that clear is my outer edge. The unseen forces from above, below, and all around, the same light everywhere, ideas. And I bring together the colors at the bottom. The yellow plank completes, and I went to a different brush. Right now I've got this going on. And from yellow I go to green. And green, my exercise for green is push-up. Because it's your heart chakra and you want to energize it and get your heart rate up at the same time. So I think of push-ups as a positive thing. And I try to do 5 push-ups, and I envision myself like in an energy body of the Incredible Hulk almost, like big green, happy though. You gotta be happy about it because you're growing with your heart and pushing for positivity in the process. There's nothing wrong with getting there in a slow process. But I hit for 50 push-ups. That's 5 sets. It's 10 sets of 5 for each color. 5 black, 5 red, 5 orange. But the whole time you're envisioning yourself as green, so that your heart chakra is connecting. Wow. I got it. And as you're envisioning it and you get to your 5 green push-up, and blue, purple, you incorporate each color. Now, like I said before, most of my meditation I do as one step inside the shower. I do it as under, I visualize all the colors and exercises hot. Then I move up and visualize them as cold. Because once I hit clear, I come back down. Because clear is source connection. And I use my white energy body as a meditative state to connect and circle all of the colors around me in the morphogenic sphere so that everything kind of correlates. I don't know if anyone can join. And I don't know if anyone, I don't see a waiting room. I don't see nothing. So I'm still going to go to town here. My next color is blue. And blue, I take, because it's a throat chakra and it's your voice and other things of that nature, I like to make blue be, I turn blue into the horse stance energetically, where you make a sound at the same time. And as you make a sound in blue, things that you do make it energetically powerful. Sound coming out, growth, activity, hoorah, the love. Everything in your meditation should bring you back to a point of growth and positivity. Yeah, I'm going to put my brushes for a second. And then to all the positive things in each color. Because every color has positive aspects. Clear blue sky, fresh green grass, the joy of sitting around the fire as it flickers red and yellow and orange in front of you, knowing that it's almost a direct connection to the sun. And anytime you have a connection to the sun mentally, you can envision positivity and growth. And without light, there is no growth. So all my brushes are cleaned up. A little bit of positivity tossed in here. I'm doing really good on the time at the moment. Let's see, I need purple next. And let's see. The reason I do purple after blue is because that's the order they originally went in for the chakras. But one of the catches for me is I know it's third eye, and because third eye is a connection to seeing things beyond your own sight, I put into practice having my energy body for the third eye be jumping rope. And I envision me as a purple energy body jumping rope the whole time. And with every stroke of the brush or inhale, you can connect with source, connect with positivity and abundance. And as you do so, this idea of source connection, being able to see things outside, because timing wise, you can always figure out your jumps and the rope. Like you never know what might come in contact with you, whether a bug flies by or anything else for that matter. And because of that, it's a connection to intuition and seeing things that are unseen, where your meditative state and hopping into flow. And I say hopping into flow because when you hit that point where you're jumping rope and you've lost count and you're just spinning and spinning, you're in a pure flow state. At that point, you connect with your vision and of what that means for you. For me, when I'm in a flow state, I can connect to unseen, untold powers, abundance, positivity, growth. Every color has some sort of aspect of infinite possibility. So when I take my jump rope down and calm him down, I come in and I end up with my pink energy body. And the pink energy body, for pink, I envision myself doing jumping jacks in a sphere, kind of like a round ball. And these jumping jacks bring up all kinds of powerful images because when you do jumping jacks, it connects everything in your body together. All your latent systems moving together for your best interests. I mean, all your power, all that energy jumping into your body through the power of jumping jacks. Yeah, I probably should pause at this point. I'm going to town paint. I am enjoying myself, and you can't have fun when you do your painting. Then you're not in the right mindset for it. And mindset is a huge part of what we do when we focus on flow state. Flow states come into play when you can focus your mind and discipline it in such a way that things emerge from the state at which you're working. And with jumping jacks as a flow state as well, because of how much hype and energy it can bring into the body, I think that makes a great spot to flow into the next thing. Because when you get past, see, I got that here, right there, right there. When you get past a certain point in flow states, you realize that flow state doesn't just mean focus. It means a direct source connection and meditative state, which is such that you are tapped into the all source of everything, universal power and knowledge, which means that not just above, but below is connected. And the pink, when you do the pink, it's, what is pink as well? Pink is the connection to healing energy from within. And because you can heal yourself within pink energy, I find that is one that I like to use often, right before connecting with the meditation of the white energy body. Your white energy body is the guy, you, doing whatever the meditation is for you that suits you best for being able to find your center and connect to source. For me, I take this image of the guy sitting there, cross-legged, listening to the music of life around him, the cacophony of natural sounds that will emanate from the world around you, not human noises most of the time. Despite the fact that I listen to music while I do this, I actually imagine birds chirping, rivers trickling, and an abundant source connection to light. And with all this white snow out there and the energies around me, I think and I envision my white energy body sitting there cross-legged meditating. But he has taken the black as a grounding spot beneath him and has a ring of that energy spinning around him. And when I say rings, like cylinder rings all the way around, but each one is above the other in the order of the chakras. And he has them independently spinning in the same direction at different speeds to create an energy shield field. And he sees this as a spot where he, in his own energy body mind, can then take these rings and move them accordingly at different speeds to adjust what needs to help with healing or connection throughout the day. If I need to be more grounded, I look at the black colors and remember all the connection to the white energy that sustains the growth of the seed. Because a lot of times we forget that we as people associate the darkness with negativity, when in actuality it's truly a positive state, because just before it's always darkness just before the dawn. I don't know if anybody's ever explained it that way, but it's always darkness just before the dawn. If you feel like there's nothing that can get better and it looks dark, you're a planted seed about to experience massive, massive growth. Not always what you expect or have, but knowing that a seed will grow and that the universe sustains all of us and has our backs at all times, it will change your perspective on growth and abundance in ways you can't imagine. Accessing everything you can tap into for your human potential through gratitude and positivity, knowing that it doesn't matter if you have a bad day tomorrow or today, because everything happens for a reason. Good thing, bad thing, you never know. That bad thing that happened today might be the thing that is lesson for you tomorrow. If you don't lock yourself from it, it very well could be. Perspective. The now is only relative to the now. What is your next state going to be? Is it growth or is it downward trajectory? So as I go along, I use the meditative guide to spin and hold creativity and positivity. Occasionally, I envision orbs of every color outside of him that he adjusts the colors accordingly to fix energetically the radiance of each one of the chakras. So by doing this, he can control whether or not he's super positive. Mostly, it's a matter of keeping things from falling apart. A lot of what my energy body does is keep up with myself and remember to meditate. And that flow states happen just by looking at things. I mean, I can look at the color green anywhere out there, and I can imagine myself physically doing push-ups. I can see myself in the color. Because my visualization practice is so strong and so focused that I can actually see myself doing these exercises. And because I do the exercises every now and then, and I do say every now and then, like, okay, I might not do them nearly enough, where when I do the physical exercises, personally, I make a point to envision myself doing them with the colors that I associate with the exercises so that there's powerful synergy between the physical body and the imagined body. Because you can morph your own existence by keeping a connection like that. My energy body is a physically peak example of myself. And it's like at the optimal weight, muscle tone, capable of incredible things, like Ninja Warrior stuff, because he's so connected to the things around him and aware of what's happening in his everyday. And because I can picture myself as this, I will become it. Like, even though I might not have anybody on the Zoom, does not change the fact that my growth and abundance here is doing amazingly because, well, everyone else is off enjoying Martin Luther King Day or commemorating, I guess would be a tougher word. I'm here and I'm still focused on my art, painting away, seeing myself morph through every color. And then I'm going to clean that brush and go over this one. I think I need more orange. And every now and then, the amount of color you see, you can picture yourself doing the exercise. And there's scientific research that suggests that the placebo effect, along with actual meditation practices, can have better physical results than physical exercise alone. And that's because if you do the physical exercises slightly wrong, you can cause more damage to the body. But if you can visualize yourself doing them perfectly, then you actually increase the likelihood that the body can physically do the exercise. A lot of different stuff. I have to look at the sources some more, but I find the technique that I use to be quite well. Because then, when you connect that the universe always has your back, and that you're using source energy from above to your meditative state, but that your source energy is your connection to everything, the spark, the idea of life, the air around you, unseen forces and dimensions that you have yet to perceive. And I say yet because that's the entire practice within the meditation is. If humanity only has connection to supposedly 10% of the brain, then through meditation and group meditation, we can affect the planetary field, then it must be stated that we, as humanity, can connect to the all-sparking, all-creative thought, which means that we all will one day realize that we're not here alone, that each one of us are a representation of everything that is beautiful about life. Positivity, the unseen forces, the butterfly that flaps its wings and a farm gets built on the other side of the world. And yeah, I said farm, you heard me. I'm not all about destroying things with my energy. We're here to create. When we create, things emerge that no one can imagine. You see, this is quite the painting at the moment. Not quite done yet. Getting there. I actually just saw something when I showed it to you guys, and I'll make it really pop. Get that last one done. Make it. Sure. And as I'm painting, you know, the entire process, I'm trying my best to make both the palette memorable, the process memorable. So when you breathe for your paintings and the clear source of everything around you, you can actually connect to source energy every time you take a deep breath, inhaling on the 4 count, exhaling on a 3 count. I say 3 count because a lot of people do the 4 count in, 2 on the exhale. I actually like to go for a full exhale. So a lot of times, even though people count it down more, I still have to go for longer. Like that entire sentence was just an exhale. So at the end of the day, way more of my practice for me is adapting. We don't just focus on what works for everyone, we focus on what works for us. Every time I come to the table to paint and do this, I come up with something different to paint, which works great for me. I happen to be quite happy about that. I'm creating something new every week or every 2 weeks. I get out of my comfort zone by putting it out there and giving people access to it. And learning and progressing my understanding of Zoom and the medium of digital recording and putting stuff out there in that way. And other than that, just happy to be here and grateful. There's so much that can be done when you just put your effort in. Do a little painting, do a little living, plan something fun to do. Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're connecting with people, things, and places that you would have never experienced before. I have a couple minutes left. Almost done with this painting and the Zoom. I wish everybody a happy day. May your inhale and exhale bring you closer to that which you are defined for. Graciousness and being grateful. I hope you enjoy your day. Okay, just about got this done. I feel like it's missing something. Right in the center. I'm not 100% sure what yet. I'm sure I'll divine in a sec. Wow, that's some running stuff right there. That was oops. And occasionally you gotta adjust what you're doing. Yep. So, like I said, I do this process most times. I start my hot and cold in the shower so that there's circles for every temperature point that can connect you through your day. Energy and abundance through hot and cold. Well, cold doesn't really exist, and there's just varying degrees of warmth. In the process, I paint myself dragons. Apparently, I have multiple dragons. A couple white ones, orange ones, nose popping out. I am almost done. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out Gino Sound's channel as well. And Mirth for Millions. We have a ton of people out there who do all kinds of amazing stuff. What you plug into, you never know what can come out of it. Growth, positivity, abundance to everyone in the day. hoping this all works out. Really good. Okay, let's see. Back over here. Okay. So I'm gonna be saying this is pretty much it. I believe I'm done for today. Yeah, I may have to do some more work on it at another point. Don't know. Kind of like the way it looks right now. Feel like it came out pretty good. And thank you again, everybody. You have a wonderful day. I'm gonna put this up to dry for now. Boom, 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 boom. Right. There it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna just do my best to show you on the phone. Go the other way from the phone. Show you that. It's not cooperating. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Now you can see it. I hope everybody likes what you got there. Best part is the canvas is all recycled. So is the palette. And that is gonna have to be a day, everybody. I'll turn this one around so that you can see me on this side too. Boom. My pizza box that holds all my art supplies. There we go. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And I think that's it. It should stop any second. Yeah, so done with that soundtrack for now. Gotta clean my palette. Everybody have an energetic day. Keep hopping, jumping, and remember, there's a lot out there to connect to. Just gotta find what you need to do and tap in. Ink brushes away. Palette clean up. That clean up. Y'all have a wonderful day. Boom. Okay, I should do the book again. Okay. That didn't go well. Well, I mean, I got to paint. So in my opinion, it actually went fairly well. Hands are covered. I got these stickers I got going on. And yeah, I know it looks fun. But it's actually funnier than you think. So, is there anything else left to do on here at the moment? Almost out of time. I should be almost done. Let's see if we. At this point, I'm just learning some of the functionality of the Zooms as well. Let's see. I'll take a second. Maybe I can invite some participants. Um, well, from here, it's not as easy to do as I would like, because I can send it to somebody, but I have to invite people through something else, a different.
Porque de sabor a fruta y solo 100 calorías. Con esos 6 sabores diferentes, podríamos decir que nuestra playlist es casi tan variada como la tuya.
I'm gonna see if I can get this to work.
University Global presents Working on Science Series. Step 1. Rolling one of over 175 program options for Global.
Oh, did I kill something? Are we still here? No, it looks like we're still here. Okay. It's taking so long. Oh, geez. That sounds a little bit rough. Let's see. I go on this one. Wow. There we go. Now I kill it for the last 5. Bring it here. Okay, come on. Wow. So, okay, let's see if I can get this to connect to even one person. Again, then I might be able to figure something more out. Let's see. Wow. Okay, computer. Can I do this from here? Stuff with a computer that doesn't work. It should be fun by now, I would imagine. Seems to still be recording. So I'm definitely confused about what is going on here. I wonder. Oh, I don't know if any of feedback thing. Let's see. Don't know how it's going longer than 40 minutes. Okay, well, I guess this is gonna be. Oh, yeah, I gotta pass myself back to it. More often. Okay, so I guess I at least figured out how to move the host from my phone to my computer. Now I'm gonna call back yet. 2 weeks from now, we'll see what we can do. Next week, me and Chrissy will be doing a special Zoom, $66 to come in and get all the info about mentorship opportunities. Talk to y'all later. Have a blessed